Welcome to Sleepy Time Adventures. I'm Carl, and this is my sleepy sidekick, Ollie the cat. Each night, we curl up by the fire and read a gentle bedtime story just for you. So snuggle in, get cozy, and let your dreams float on the stars. Are you ready, Ollie? Excellent. Let's begin. Good evening, little dreamer. Tonight we have a special story. A story about light, magic, and a girl named Aurora, the champion of the light. And of course, our two trusty feline friends, Sir Whiskerby Tumblepaws and Lady Mewmew McSnorebottom, two cats who never met a mystery they didn't want to solve. It was a calm, starry night, and Sir Whiskerby Tumblepaws and Lady Mewmew McSnorebottom were sitting in their favourite spot, a cosy little glade beneath an ancient oak tree. Whiskerby had his chin tilted up, admiring the twinkling stars above, while Lady Mewmew, as usual, was more concerned with the snacks she'd hidden in the folds of her cloak. "I do love a good night sky," Sir Whiskerby said, puffing out his chest. "It makes me feel like the universe is just one big magical playground. Don't you think?" The stars are nice," Lady Mewmew muttered half-heartedly, "but I'm more concerned about the moon. It's starting to look sad." Whiskerby squinted at the moon. It wasn't its usual glowing self. It was dim, almost as if it were losing its sparkle. The two cats exchanged a worried glance. "You're right, Mewmew. Something's definitely not right," Whiskerby said, his voice taking on a more serious tone. "We must find out what's happening." And just as they were about to start their investigation, a gentle sound floated through the air, a soft strumming melody that seemed to come from nowhere. A light, playful tune, like the sound of wind chimes. "Do you hear that?" Mewmew asked, her ears twitching. "It sounds like music?" Whiskerby grinned. "Aha! Music! I do love a good tune. Let's investigate." And with that, they followed the sound of the music until they came upon a clearing where the moonlight finally broke through. There, sitting in the middle of a circle of glowing mushrooms, was a girl with a shining smile, holding a glowing ukulele. "Who's this?" Whiskerby whispered, eyes wide in curiosity. "She's glowing brighter than the moon." The girl's name was Aurora, and her presence was as warm and gentle as the first light of dawn. Her long golden hair seemed to shimmer with the stars, and she was strumming her ukulele, the Laka Laka, which sparkled with each note she played. "Hello there!" Aurora called out, looking up from her instrument. Her voice was sweet and clear, like a soft melody carried by the wind. "I'm Aurora, and this is my Laka Laka ukulele. Would you like to hear a song?" Whiskerby, ever the curious one, bounded forward. "Oh yes, I do love music. I'm Sir Whiskerby Tumblepaws, and this is Lady Mewmew McSnorebottom. We're adventurers. Can you teach us to play?" Aurora giggled, her laughter light and twinkling like the stars above. "Well, I can certainly show you, but this ukulele isn't just for playing songs. It's magical." "Magical?" Lady Mewmew's ears perked up. "Now that's something I'd love to see. What can it do?" Aurora smiled and began to strum the first string of the Laka Laka. As soon as she did, Whiskerby gasped as he felt himself rise off the ground. "Whoa, what's this? I'm flying!" He flailed his paws and tried to steady himself mid-air. "It's the magic of the Laka Laka," Aurora explained. "The first string lets me fly." "I must try," Mewmew said, suddenly excited. She stepped forward, paw raised, and Aurora strummed the second string this time. But instead of flying, Mewmew vanished right before their eyes. "Mewmew, where did you go?" Whiskerby shouted, spinning around. "I'm right here," came Mewmew's voice, floating from the other side of the clearing. "I'm invisible. Look at me." She flicked her tail proudly, though it was the only thing visible. "This is marvelous." That's the second string, Aurora said with a smile. It makes you invisible. It's quite useful when I need to sneak around. Whiskerby wasn't about to be undone. I want to try something too. So Aurora strummed the third string, and instantly Whiskerby passed through a tree, his fluffy tail flicking out the other side. I walked through the tree like I'm made of air, Whiskerby exclaimed, his voice full of wonder. This is fantastic. What else can it do? Aurora grinned mischievously and strummed the fourth string. Suddenly, the ground shook a little, and all of them, Whiskerby, Mewmew, and Aurora, started to laugh uncontrollably. What's happening? Mewmew squealed between giggles, rolling on the ground. Why am I laughing so much? The fourth string. It makes everyone fall down laughing. It's the funniest one of all, Aurora said, her voice full of giggles. As the laughter subsided, the three cats lay on their backs, gazing up at the moon. The magic of your ukulele is amazing, Whiskerby said, wiping a tear of laughter from his eye. But what about the moon? Can it help us bring back the light? Aurora nodded seriously. That's why I'm here. I can bring back the light to the moon. Watch this. With a final strum of the Laka Laka, a beam of light shot up from the ukulele, and the moon, once dim, started to glow brighter and brighter, until it was shining like the sun in the night sky. We did it! Aurora said, clapping her hands with joy. The moon is shining again! We make a great team, Whiskerby cheered, doing a little victory dance. I knew we could do it. Lady Mewmew stretched and yawned. That was an adventure I'll never forget. Thank you, Aurora, for showing us the magic of your Laka Laka. And thank you for joining me, Aurora said, giving them both a warm smile. The light will always find its way back, especially when we all work together. And with that, Aurora, Sir Whiskerby, and Lady Mewmew sat under the moonlit sky, knowing that, no matter how dark things might seem, light and laughter were always within reach. Good night, little dreamer, and remember, whenever you need it, the light will always find you.